Ablade abi wananye eko meneso bikpa uno ye agbie nanyo afi akpe enyo nyomai enyo ke ekpamli na share mo ni shanene wobwana wokiba hanyi share mo ne keji oti Facebook ke YouTube abanya kwa ye Mbn 360 minaja maudote shidane wabagote saji amlenye ha wokwa oti ye ni hiya share mo ekome
Mansolo liko gbejibe saji ano eje saji anake for Big Push Road Project alo nuchumo nihe eba sanie. Ye shikaki ejawayili saji anie Ghana shikatu hewuluwe efo aflanga kenko na agba ibi ewele ihebe ye anano bajano shikaki nuchumo ni ye manse saji anie US Asra Foye Kefodran Ake Ametra Iran vessel Kotu the Gulf of Oman.
Sajene meke ikukume aheji no ni nyabanu ye Mbn Adafitswaa agbene saje di enchemni butimone kuko nigba eji concerned residents ye Ghana Upper West kukpa no kekokobo eha amralwe janushumoni se efo ye wenchi ke ya wa agbejigbe no ni amemimbini oyake mlano ajenichumo shishi ye ochi enyomni keje nakae amebatwala chensi
Iri ake enu akuchombi eke onupae anagbae kenkoni chumo se chelehi ni wameshi ake yani family ye amemimbomode ni egbefe egbe no ni chumo anye aya ehie ni eha gbefa afe meleo kebole kpukpa no ni chumo ne kan fata amraloe ni chumo oti short ayi kegbele gbejigbe ami ni eha shramo ke ni chumo afe meleo
The Big Push and the government road project are built around the Ghanaian entrepreneur, the Ghanaian contractor, the Ghanaian supplier, the Ghanaian civil engineer, the Ghanaian quantity surveyor, the Ghanaian carpenter and everything. So it will be a disappointment if any Ghanaian participating in the road contract disappoint. In any case, Big Push is not the only thing we are doing. And the rates for Big Push are not different from the rates of any road contract. It's the same rate. So we can take the opportunity to assure you that we have come up with our own options, not different from yours. We have given the contractor, and by the way, the contractors are supposed to report to the ministry on Thursday to clearly demonstrate their willingness and commitment physically, yes, to work.
Mansolo ni kwa ogbejigbe sajin anunyamo Kwame Gavins agboja ewie ake eninehye mambi agbeye shimoke wiemoi kenko ogbejigbe ni kashi kejo wenchi Tachiman Bole Sola Keyawa ni yo amralo Big Push ni femo shishe no
kuwa yesa ni femo wulumli nke ha Mansolo ni kwa ogbejigbe sajin anunyamo Kwame agboja minchani oyake mlano ajegbejigbe femo shishiye amralo Big Push agenda ni femo mli amesusu gbejigbe ake pa konika gbefa jorayeli keno ya ate nke ha kpokpa nino hiwo amehese chelelo se gbalamokoka amewo mli.
We therefore state without ambiguity the following. 1. Immediate and visible commencement of full reconstruction works on the Wenchi-Bole-Wa Solar Road, not token gestures or clearing of road shoulders. 2. Mr. Maripoma Enterprise Limited must either begin real work immediately or be removed from the project without delay. 3. A clear enforceable commitment to the project which will meet the technical standards and timelines publicly promised by His Excellency the President. And then 4. A clear commitment to ensuring that the local content requirement is adhered to. In conclusion, we wish to state without equivocation, I take it again. In conclusion, we wish to state without equivocation that this advocacy is going to be sustained until the road is fully reconstructed. We want to take this opportunity to give the government, through the Honorable Road Minister, a 2-week ultimatum to show concrete, verifiable action, not promises, not press statements, but action.
Ghana National Association of Teachers, NAT, Wasa West District, Ejogba Keshi ni National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, ni yo adie waso ye takwa inswayem akuchonwe ye choloi ete ke civilian kome.
Amane bo file fang ake, Oshraba kenye shramokunite no mlamling, ye meni chasumling jetri, ni ehi, ni achi task force chonikugbe, bonafe ni amekana igbe, kebote he ni amechashi ye, nad school chomling ake, meni ayi kepala, ekomeji headmaster, choloi enyo nije adie wusu MA Basic School, ke cholo yowe ekwe fatalo, na yi amekeshwe amehiashi, ye abebe nyo na agbemling. Akucho senota loke hanat school nigbe iji Daniel Mensa susu sane akeje noko ni amebahe amewumling. Ni eye na agbajobang. Kechono no, cheke hani amling bele moke akontabu oyake mlano.
It's middle day, Daniel Mensa. Emila Meye, Wasa West District NAT Vice Chairman. Da ya kan nyina de oye Mbn 28 April nyanuma wowo adeoso wanka bia nchem ena oye sojafo ena ne adeoso ikromafo no wonya wane intawantawa na intawantawa no mu no na de asojafo no wokọ oye 2 days time oye Thursday 30th April. Yanumi anke bi anhye wo krom hono ma na asojafo wate esi ikrom hono ano wacha benyim bi obehia ne bia na wahwe no eyi ema wokopoi oye achachefo a wate ikrom hono so woni fie na achachefo no eda wono wedide woye achachefo nsema woka woyiyi woni ID cards na de nyina de nka wode be kire de asojafo sabe na nka wode efele be ma won na nka weja won asojafo ente won asem ne poni de nkwawonpo na oda nka wachire oye nwanum ya wo adoso no nyansa de wonje goye gamse ne ye ayinti wo hye cheche ni panyina owom che he teacher no be onefom ma cheche ni defom etu na de nyina genja no do na o chede oye owu na nkwantem nti oda teacher head teacher asojafo amfele no wo gona chidama ma na chinyina ebe biadam na ona me ma o sei nti na ya share one day damedia na no wafo wono ho amfanko aye asupiti na achechefi woye ne dam wo report so ewo Abra police station ona me damenti no ye totosre aye grey management aye 2BN apram do takrade GS mpanyimfo takwa Nswaye municipal assembly mpanyimfo na Ahanta West municipal assembly mpanyimfo nyina de womomaden na wama asojafa waya dame anyambrasami yentum na yemfa won emfambra oye bukum mama ya ma wonfa won tototo achachafi sabe wati woni bebi no yala mu yala ketu anso ya ma yadwen ya ho gamse wonye bi ayadane ye na aya gamse fuka ya wona de wontum na wohwehwe gamse fu no na wontwe wona so na woye ma oka oye innocent teachers a wati ikronumu eyi ama ehu abache achachafi woni mu ema wampade wotumpo akọ school wakachade nti yale candidate the me teacher fee GS management one ma won oye depend beye ibasa ma wotum na wonfa ntire fie wonfa dwodwo wono ho mfa nko hospital na wotum na wonfa hwe wono ho ya candidate say wambale dama na ya ntehwe a ono no efe kuma bi ntemu no yebotu ya no hofo na moda yanso ye bia no ya ye na wonya wonim da chechefu ko no ye ku bia ya mfambra mfanhye ye nsem ono nti ono na mdo ma wi be ya tunsa ye da fe oye media fo de won bra mete ye nasam na wonka ebi mfamayen ayadama ano ye de mbani hye ye nsem a de ye pe bia no ayanso ye botum na ya ye yesa so ye Canada ma na ye de ndase sonko ye de ma oye GS management de denara asami si no sabe wandado mamuno otwana mon okọ oye adeosu kro no mu okọ hwe oye da wesi no one oye MP Honorable Isatela and on MC or Honorable Ebenezer Kobina and my work who they are singing na yada me akoye yudo na yama yandi chef follow there one can say na a chef in no yata wonechi cho boy
Amamokang Malloy Edre Nichake Amekang Mawujin Ye Accra Girls Senior High School Center Lokang Mae Bemli ni Basic Education Certificate Examination Law BC Yano.
Ye Mbn Adafitswaa asanibamli Bemli ni Eseshishamo Ke Asara Kang Mae Onupa Keha West African Examinations Council Ye Ghana ne Dr. Rosemond Wilson Manomi Ake Ajimi Amlingbelemo Sheshimomo ni Tuegbalamo Nisa Banyese. Ete no, eti heshifoni waek yomli, keba kweni kangma afefang ni ekekokobo ha ake juye kangma mliye noni blofocho ake examination more practice je no koni amebango no kwa.
There were 4 students. 2 of them were twins and they have exchanged their answer booklets, and one was writing for the other, and then the other pair, they have exchanged their question papers, and in their question papers they've written solutions to some of the questions in them. So we will take it up and do further investigations, and the sanctions will be, if they are found culpable, their subjects will be cancelled. That particular subject that.
Roads ke Transport Committee ye mlawok be here eje na agbakpo ke nkose gbelamo ye Western Railway Corridor nichumoyi kaja kojokrom kete manso.
Senotalo aje mensa bihebe ni amandi eyo ni ewie ke nkonuchumo no chamohi ke manso train station ni atao aje ke aheko kuele huhi.
Given the state of payment, they should have been able to finish the 7% for the Kujokrom to Manso. That is critical. And the other one is that we are disappointed that they have vacated sites. And the extent of deterioration is also something that I've asked them to bring reports on that one going forward. What is happening is that for the 3 projects, Amandi took all of them, and they are just bits and bits and bits. And the excuse is that the government is not paying us, and that is why we are where you are. So I personally think that we are disappointed. Amandi is not performing, and Amandi should need to bring the details going forward. The other one that you've seen is the Francis Manso train station. Manso train station, they have cited the station about a kilometer or half a kilometer from the community. It means people will have to take buses, take taxis, take Gege before they can access, as opposed to the previous one where they still have land, the old space is still there, and we don't know why this has to be placed in this bush. So we asked the consultant and the contractor to bring us some details going forward. But I think that we need to close the gaps. It doesn't gel. We have challenges with that. The consultant, that's why we've asked from the details. We asked, he resumed of, when did you start work? The consultant. You just joined them, right?
Yes.
How many years?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. Okay, it's right enough. I think that whatever happens, the consultant is also involved in that, because he seemed to be presenting his information critically based upon what he understands the contract to be. So I think that they are on the same soup. We are disappointed with Amandi. As far as I'm concerned, Amandi probably trying to play games. And I've explained to them exactly what I think it should be, because I don't see why they're not able to finish the last one 7%. Why the government has paid so much before they can attend to the others. Meanwhile, in bits, they've been handling all those 2 projects. But government has also been diligent in making payments. And so in order to show that relationship, what is stopping Amandi if they have the capacity to finish the Kujokrom and Manso one? Let's cross it off. If that had been done, we would not have traveled by road, by rail, would have been here. So I think we are no longer going to Manso.
Yes, Sajin Kokome Liye, Municipal Chief Executive Law MCE Kehaga South, Moses Kabu Kubi Okanse Erie Ake, Assembly Ele Noko, Ye Chuku Moneyano, Ye Domiabra Kedenchirai.
Eke kokobo mi ha anko moni he yo chuku mose ni eha afuse koni eke me ni shingle he yo jeme anashramo kewimo ake ni afabafo sajin ebajimli ni ehibahia ake tuijole aba uhiwo.
What is going on quickly? I tried to call the divisional commander to send his people here to see how best they can calm tension and also for them to get access to the person who is doing that demolition, for us to dialogue so that at least in dialogue we can resolve the issue. At least those whose properties are on the land will be ready to talk to him and see how best they can resolve the issue, but not to destroy it. When you destroy it, later you will still sell it. And when you sell, the person will construct or build the structure on it. Why not sit with the people and dialogue with them and see how best we can resolve the issue? And that is why I'm here. But unfortunately, when I came, the rate of destruction is not good at all. And I'm not happy with what has taken place. Look at even a filling station. In destroying that filling station, it can spark fire. And a lot of deaths will have occurred. It is God that has helped us, and that thing never happened. I think going forward, I'll plead with the courts also that anytime they are giving such judgment, I think they need to notify the municipality that oversee the area, so that at least the municipality will also know what to do as and when those people are entering to embark whatever activity. He didn't even use the police officers from the municipality. He brought people from the top. Do you understand? If the divisional commander was aware of this thing, he would have informed me as the chairman of the music, so that at least we will have invited the person in question to have a meeting with the person and see how best we can dialogue. It is not a matter of demolishing the structures. It's not a matter of demolition. If you are claiming that is your land, and the people have also bought it from another person and they've put up the structure, it's about talking to you and see how best you can resolve it. But you see, like I said, that person thinks that because he has gotten court order, so he can just move in, get police from elsewhere to help him to embark on that demolition exercise. But the right thing should have been that if even you are an individual and get that court order, you need to notify the assembly. So that's what I'm saying going forward. I'll plead that at least the judges, when they are pronouncing their judgment, they should instruct the person that he should also make sure that he does the due diligence by informing the municipality, so that at least they are the people who supervise whatever activity that is going on in the municipality, the planning officers. So they shouldn't just enter then to start doing the demolition before we could get.
Senotalo kehano bed syndrome ku wolongpeche ajimambedu akosa eri ake pathology report aloni amingbelemo kena no pote niti no manomi ake Charles Emisagbele jebleo femo ye hilachamoye fetrifa moni ena ye oshrami
Ye ke channel 1 salibamliye egbalamling ake segbalamodite no ye chakimo gbejanoto ke hilachamo ye na jimobli ji no ni ha oblanu hilamli bawa de wie ake beni aye dani aboile kwemo fe oyafio kwe ebana wala ni amligbelemo ewele na agbai ke sanebimo kenko emergency care systems ke hilachamo he kralo femo ye gana ne
at 0030 118 minutes later, patient was pronounced dead. And the pathology confirms a slow death from medical neglect and was not from the instant trauma. What it means is that if at any of these facilities there had been medical intervention, Charles Amisa could have survived. Now the key findings. Charles Amisa died of exsanguination, excessive loss of blood due to an upper right arm bone and soft tissue injury, causing damage to the axillary and brachial arteries and veins following a road traffic accident. Death of Charles Emisa could have been avoided by medical intervention at the police hospital, the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, or Kolebu Teaching Hospital. If the ambulance crew had applied compression on the laceration and packed the deep wound prior to transportation, they could have stopped the bleeding. They could also have administered intravenous fluids in the ambulance whilst moving. That would have restored the blood volume. And if in the hospitals they had either given intravenous fluids or whole blood, either in police, the Greater Accra Regional Hospital or Kolebu Teaching Hospital, they would have maintained life.
Wabafu weke wakumose wakeshika kejwa ili saje baba hanye kachoi.
Mbn Jasuni Fremi Ejahima Sawupa Sawuba Mbn Jasua Fremi was 0245 88 2128 Mbn Jasu Kameho na yendi eja at the right place.
And he asked them, when he sent them, do you lack anything? And they said, we lack nothing. I pray that this will be your story. As you live for God and you work for God and you support God's work, you will look back and say, I have lacked nothing in my life. We want to thank God and thank God again that Friday is a night of prayer, prophetic night, healing night, the word of God night, and worship night. Every Friday in Maranatha Power Ministries. And I'm inviting you, beloved, if we don't realize the warfare we are in, the devil will defeat you as a child of God. And the most strangest things and unfortunate things in the church today is good believers who are weak. You are good, but you are weak spiritually. God wants you to be strong because he says in Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10, he says, finally my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. You see, there are certain battles you cannot win in the day. This Friday and every Friday, I'm inviting you to Maranatha Power Ministries for breakthrough night, signs and wonders night, prophetic night, healing night, deliverance night, and salvation night. Let me see you this Friday. If you want more direction, telephone numbers on the screen. Please call. And also, you can watch me on Mbn TV every time we are having service. And also watch me and be with me on all the social media platforms you will see on the screen. Remember this, Jesus prayed in the night. Even the Son of Man prayed all night. It's our time. God bless.
Shida play Juno Ake Okoyo be ye Mbn Adafitswaa. Remember about this yes, Shikake Jari Sajami. Shidak play Juno Ake Okoyo be ye Mbn Adafitswaa no. No kaba jisisi ye Shikake Jari Sajami. Governor Kehaga na Shikato Hewulue Johnson Pandit Esiama Ewoshin Ake Yose Mogbajano to Nimling Egbojo Yana Nungbajake Shikanu Chumomlin Jinoni Ehaju Alo fraud etenwe ni nohu mi fite hemokeyeli ye amenuchumom.
Ye area momli ye 3i Africa Summit alohina boa moshishi afine echeke hagbejano to nimliwa ananu gbajayo se mogbejano to hiye ya keke waisi nichumoy ni ye uya kebugbene.
Regulation must remain firm. It must protect the public. It must safeguard the integrity of the financial system, and it must preserve stability. At the same time, it must be enabling. It must support responsible innovation and allow markets to develop in a structured and predictable manner. Regulation and growth are not opposing forces. They must reinforce each other. Now, to tell you a bit about guidelines for digital credits, then the third is progressing open banking. The last one, of course, is supporting cross-border fintech activity. So these are not isolated initiatives. They are part of a coherent effort to ensure that the financial system evolves in a way that is structured, that is predictable, and that is capable of supporting innovation at scale. However, the work ahead is not only about issuing laws, guidelines, or frameworks. It is about strengthening the service infrastructure around regulation. Processes have to be clear. Submissions must be trackable. Decisions have to be timely. This is how confidence is built. Confidence will also depend on the strength of our digital identity and our KYC frameworks. Weak authentication increases fraud risk, it affects credit quality, and it undermines trust in digital financial services. So the next phase will require stronger coordination across institutions, improved data quality, and more robust identity systems. We must also focus on the development of indigenous firms in this endeavor. Africa's digital finance ecosystem must not only grow, it must mature.
Nono kabagbe na ye Shikake Jari Sajami Ghana minjaje ihi kedamoshi ake Africa Digital Financial Integration HOT bemni Ghana Interbank Payment ke Settlement System se to agbajano kegbele amenibi amni kesheshom.
Nichumoche nupa alo CEO Awula Clara B. Arthur ye remomli ye 3i Africa hinabo amoshishi afineke no chamoke ha Africa skasa jenchake mo baada mo interoperability nika national payment systems mlinwalem ifile fang ake keji ake Ghana ne instant payment infrastructure alo gbajano to cha Africa systems kroko me eba jara yeli chakemo kedale abba kabole majin short yi amlin.
Good morning, Her Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Jane Nano Pokuajuman. Good morning, Madam. The Governor of the Central Bank of Ghana, First Deputy Governor, Second Deputy Governor, governors from other central banks, CEOs, our partners here, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this morning's session. It's a pleasure to welcome you to Ghana for the 3i Summit on behalf of the Ghana Interbank Payments and Settlement Services. This summit reflects a shared ambition for Ghana, which the governor has just spoken about, and for Africa, for us to build a digitally connected financial future anchored on innovation, investment, and impact. For Ghana, it signals our commitment to digital finance as a driver of economic transformation, and for Africa, it represents an opportunity to strengthen cross-border systems that unlocks growth at scale. GIBS is a proud partner in the Bank of Ghana, as well as the Global Finance and Technology Network, to deliver this year's summit. Our participation is grounded in the conviction that resilient infrastructure combined with strong and intentional partnerships is essential for the future. A few days ago, I always like to set and give some context when I have such an opportunity. A market woman in Makola, which is our commercial market in Ghana, for those of you who are visiting us for the first time, was asked how she preferred to receive payments. Without hesitation, she said, mobile money. She did not ask whether the sender was issuing from a bank account or a wallet. She simply expected to receive the money without delay. That expectation is the result of interoperability, enabled through collaboration between GIBS, financial institutions here, mobile money operators, fintechs, and the Bank of Ghana. What that moment represents goes beyond technology. It represents trust, access, and progress. And this underscores the focus of my remarks this morning, welcoming you all to this session, the impact of partner leadership in shaping the future of digital finance. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, when GIBS was established by the Bank of Ghana in 2007, the vision was for GIBS to lead Ghana's payment systems transformation through the development of interoperable infrastructure that connects all players in the ecosystem, reducing cost of delivering digital financial services. Today, the vision is a reality. Through platforms such as the National Switching and Processing System, the GH-Link, the Nobestic Card Scheme, Ghana's instant payment systems, mobile money interoperability, check code line clearing, direct and debit systems, we have built a connected ecosystem that enables seamless financial transactions across institutions. More importantly, we have done this in partnership with industry under the regulatory guidance of the Bank of Ghana, ensuring that our infrastructure continues to evolve in line with the needs of banks, fintechs, and service providers. Your Excellency, as the industry evolves, we recognize that sustaining this progress will require deeper collaboration and leadership guided by innovation. And this is why GIBS is taking deliberate steps to strengthen our infrastructure and support the ecosystem, working closely with our partners to advance Ghana's Cashlight agenda. And in this regard, we are migrating Ghana's national payments infrastructure to the ISO 20022 Global Messaging Standard. This migration is strategic, repositioning us for the future. And by adopting this standard, Ghana's payment systems will speak the same language as the world's leading financial.
Nunu akabaje shishi kegbina yewo na agbesie moniji manse sajie US Central Command area ake ametrani amefite Iran oil tanker ni akaditu ye Gulf of Oman.
Ye ananu majano wi momlie US asrafu yeke tanker nigba eji MT has na afe ake Eba seleke a Iran ports na memlini eke buleha US na chie alo eke US na chie gbejano to chuni Kenya kokobo shortwe ase US ku chala vessel le ke canon tu neo navy jet kono ni enye noko efe amegba ake has na nye ehoke a Iran don US na chi kenshinu hi eleji ni mintao aho ke a Iran port na kahe minchuni lolo.
Yo ablade abi baby energy hini be bang mo ogbeni wo ke shane na hye moy awa shida no oba ya nya hawa kwa oti energy ku ye hye moy amni ekom
Masolo liko ogbejibe sajin ano eje sajana kenko big push road project alo nuchumo nihe eba sanie ye shikaki ejawa yili sajanie Ghana shikatu yewuluwe efo aflanga kenko na agba ibi ewule ihido ye anano bajano shikake nuchumo ni ye manse sajani we US asra foye ke fodran ake ametra Iran vessel kotu ye Gulf of Oman.
Me moni ke hye moy ba nyegbeno shane na eji na jamodo te ke fe ofiche dromo oba akwe wo shane ne ke bia amni no nye wala don ke be ni nyeyi ke kwewo